Yellow, 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 yellow. Hey, I'm Tim.
My name's Bob. I don't know this guy.
And this is my brother Matt. And today we're out here with Acer Shirasawanum Jordan. This tree is just electric out here in the landscape. We're here in the gardens and home of Dr. Jerry Critikos and Jerry Critikos. And this tree is just showing off in the garden. We've already got one video for you on Acer Shirasawanum Jordan. We had to bring you another one with some better audio because this plant is electric. We're here in the gardens of Dr. Jerry Critikos and Jerry Critikos to come out here and see all these amazing specimens. You've been asking for more and more specimen videos. This is an amazing specimen out here in the landscape and garden. And as you can see, it's just giving a lot of really good yellow color.
We couldn't walk by this one and not get it on camera. It is a showstopper in that spring garden. Acer Shirasawanum Jordan is one of the brightest yellows. You know, when my wife and I were dating, there was one of these that was a beautiful tree in my parents' landscape, and she just called it that neon tree. She knew nothing about Japanese maples, but it resonated with her as that amazing neon tree in the landscape. And that's definitely an eye stopper that's just gonna catch everybody's attention, and people are gonna ask what this is because it is so amazingly colored, especially in that early spring garden. It's gonna catch the novelist eye as well as the experienced gardener, and it's really gonna make a focal point in the garden. We want to get the specimen on camera. I mean, this is a beautiful, larger one. You can kind of see the overall shape of Jordan as it matures, and just makes a beautiful tree here in the landscape. And now a word from our sponsor.
Check out the guys at MrMaple.com. They're a mail order company with the largest selection of Japanese maples in the United States. They ship directly to your door. They add 10 new trees every single Tuesday at 10 a.m. So go to MrMaple.com, sign up for that weekly email so you'll know about all these cool, neat trees coming down the pipeline at MrMaple.com. Now, Jordan can handle a little more sun than some of the other yellows like Orange Dream, but you're going to want to give this tree some protection from the hot afternoon sun for the best growth rate and really the best color on this tree. Now, Acer Shirasawanum Jordan leafs out, sometimes can leaf out a little more chartreuse when it's first leafing out, then going to this electric yellow. And it gets more and more yellow as that summer progresses. And then during the fall, this one can really give you some nice oranges and red colors.
Now, Acer Shirasawanum Jordan is an introduction from Juradelli Nursery in Italy. They're famous for so many great yellows, from Orange Dream to Summer Gold to Jordan. They've named some of the best yellow Japanese maples in the industry, and this is no exception. It's an excellent upright yellow that's going to put on a full display of colors. You know, that early spring garden, you can see what color it is right now on camera. It's neon yellow. It does get a little greener late summer. That fall color is quite an exquisite. I've had it be pink red to very, very bold dark red as well.
If you want to check out our video on Acer Shirasawanum hybrids, we go into the geekiness a little bit on this plant. But this tree was actually a sister seedling, is what we're told, to Summer Gold. And Summer Gold was listed as the Acer palmatum, and Acer Shirasawanum Jordan was listed as the Acer Shirasawanum because it had a little bit rounder leaf. And some people often notice that the seeds turn upwards, which is an indicator that some people put for some Acer Shirasawanums.
Yeah, it makes a beautiful bouquet of seeds. Those samaras, they aim up over the branching. They're a nice pink right now. As they get into the summer months, they'll actually get even a little darker. So it makes almost that flowering effect over top of that bright yellow foliage. And I think it's one of those Japanese maples where the seeds are actually a really fun characteristic of this, and they really add something to the overall beauty of this plant. But as you can see, it's easy to catch this one in the garden. I mean, you can see what's special about this one. This actually came from our nursery. This was purchased probably around 12 years ago in a larger size specimen. So I would estimate this tree being closer to the 20 plus years age range, right in that age range. So we wanted to get this one on camera and kind of show you, a very mature specimen of this one. Now, at our nursery, we never say the max size a Japanese maple can get. We always try to give a time frame because the best answer is that Japanese maples will outlive us all. So this is no exception to that. It's a beautiful specimen. This one is right around 20 years old to kind of give you a time frame for what you could expect in that one. He has this one on a drip system with some excellent soil here as well. So it's just beautifully growing and filling out quite nicely. Now, Jordan is a pretty vigorous tree. It's not uncommon for a young tree to put on over a foot of growth a year. So it is a fairly vigorous Japanese maple as well.
Yeah, I really like this tree because it really just lightens up dark spaces in the garden, but also brightens up spaces like right here. The yellows do so much to your garden and landscape. Check out our video on how to use yellow in your garden. And Japanese maples can definitely give you some really nice yellow colors. I really like this one as a yellow Japanese maple because it has that more rounded full moon like leaf being an Acer Shirasawanum. That really just gives it a little bit something extra and really makes this tree a unique plant that I think you'll really enjoy.
You don't get to see a lot of mature ones this one yet, and I really like that when you look at a larger specimen of this, it has that rounded overall appearance, which is very indicative of Acer Shirasawanum and full moon maples. You know, a lot of those Acer Shirasawanums, as they get older, they'll try to get a little bit more of a rounded globular shape to the overall tree. And so this one really, you know, encompasses that. You can kind of see that rounded overall shape to it, and just a beautiful specimen here in the landscape. We couldn't walk by this one and not get it on camera for you. It caught our eye, made our hearts drop, and we said, man, look at this amazing Shirasawanum Jordan. Let's get this on the Mr. Maple show. So as you asked for it, we try to get it. We're definitely trying to get more mature specimens on this channel so you can see, you know, what some long-term trees will look like in your landscape. We hope this gave you a better understanding of Acer Shirasawanum Jordan. As always, this is just the beginning of the conversation. You can continue that conversation in the comment section below. That's a great way to build our community, but also to request future video ideas.
And we greatly appreciate you watching this video. Take care.
God bless.
And have a great day.